Oh, hello everyone, good day. I am Princess Kayla H. Tanhai from BS Ed English Study Day. Today we will be having a video lecture about biotechnology. So just relax and enjoy the video. I hope you will learn something out from it. So what is biotechnology? Biotechnology is the use of living systems and organisms to develop or make useful products or any technological applications that uses biological systems, living organisms or derivatives thereof to make or modify products or process for special use. Advancement is the primary benefit that biotechnology is able to provide. Early pioneers in this field used information about various plant species to create cross-breeding opportunities to improve yields, flavor, size, and colors of their harvest. Today's biotechnology specialists are doing the same thing, but on a much larger scale, thanks to technology improvements in the 20th and 21st century. So according to a European Federation of Biotechnology, they defined biotechnology as the integration of natural science and organism cells, parts, and molecular analogs, products, and services. For more than a decade, the biotechnology industry was dominated by recombinant DNA technology or genetic engineering. This technique consists of splicing the gene for a useful protein, often a human protein, into production cells such as yeast, bacteria, or mammalian cell in culture, which then begin to produce the protein in volume. In the process of splicing a gene into a production cell, a new organism is created. At first, biotechnology investors and researchers were uncertain about whether the court would permit them to acquire patent on organisms. After all, the patents were not allowed on new organisms that happened to be discovered and identified in nature. But in the 1980s, the U.S. Supreme Court, in the case of Diamond versus Chakrabarty, resolved the matter by ruling that a live human-made microorganism is patentable subject matter. So this decision spawned a wave of new biotechnology firm, and the first infant industry invested boom at that time. So in the 1982, recombinant insulin became the first product made through a genetic engineering to secure approval from the US. So the first biotechnology product is for the health, and it was approved by the US Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA. Since then, dozens of genetically engineered protein medication have been commercialized around the world, including recombinant version of growth hormones. So the growth hormones that were used nowadays are also examples of a biotechnology product. So as you can see in the slides, applications and fermentation in wine and other alcoholic beverages is also a biotechnological technique. So approximately 6,000 years ago, humans began to tap the biological process of microorganisms in order to make bread, alcoholic beverages, cheese, and to preserve dairy products. So there are also many biotechnological processes that was done years ago without the aid of this advanced technology. But biotechnology today is far from the biotechnology we meant years ago because of the innovation of this 21st century technology. Biotechnology doesn't only focuses on food preservation, on the size of the fruits, the bigger of the crops, but today biotechnology also researchers seek to discover the root molecular causes of diseases and intervene precisely at that level. So as what I've mentioned ago, and as what presented on the previous slides, the biotechnology also produce those insulins to help those people who has diseases so that those insulins could cure them. So in short, biotechnology is not just for food. Biotechnology helps heal those people with genetical diseases. So after identifying and getting to know what is biotechnology and what are its products and its uses, let us now dive into the pros and the cons of biotechnology. So the pros of biotechnology is that it can improve health and reduce hunger simultaneously. Biotechnology has helped to improve the nutritional content of our food supply. Necessary vitamins and minerals can be produced in croplands, and this reduces health issues that are related to a lack of nutrition. At the same time, biotechnology also improves cropland yields and nutritional density. So people can eat less and still receive the same nutritional values that allows more people to have the food they need. Next, it offers medical advancement opportunities. Biotechnology allows us to look within just as easily as we can look to the outside world for advancement. Studies that involve the human genome have allowed us to understand more about genetic diseases and some cancers, creating more effective treatment for them, and sometimes cures. It has allowed us to explore the reasons behind certain birth defect, to understand the importance of folic acid that makes it possible to extend average human lifespan. So as you can see, biotechnology offers medical advancement opportunities in many ways because it helps us cure those diseases that are left unknown for those doctors. So, diba? Can you imagine how powerful these genetic engineerings are? So for the third one and the pros, it allows to preserve resources. Biotechnology gives us an opportunity to extend the lifespan of our food supplies. Practices that include salting food to preserve them date back beyond biblical times is also an example of biotechnology. Freezing and drying foods as method of preservation have been known for centuries. Pasteur pioneered an approach of heating food products to remove harmful elements so they can be preserved for an extended period of time is also an example of biotechnology. So now that we've done tackling the pros, we will also now delve into the cons. First one is it creates an all or nothing approach. One of the biggest problems that biotechnology faces is a lack of genetic diversity. The processes include in this field can increase crop yields and improve medical science, but it comes at the price of a genetic bottleneck. Should something unforeseen happen, an entire crop or medical treatment opportunity could go to waste, or even threaten the survival of a certain species. So imagine what are the harms that biotech could also give to us human. So second, it could ruin the croplands. Biotechnology has allowed more vitamins and minerals to enter our food chain. Yes, it was mentioned in the pros in the previous discussions that we had, also in the slides. But it could be coming at a cost. Many crops obtain their nutritional content from the soil in which they grow. If that soil is overloaded by the crop, it may lose its viability. Even with crop rotation occurring, that may reduce the amount of growing time each land segment is able to provide while extending its recovery period at the same time. So in some situation, the cropland could be permanently ruined. Next is it can be used for destruction. All the benefits that biotechnology could provide could also be turned into a weapon that is used for mass destruction. Crops can be improved, but they can also be destroyed. Medicines can be made with biotechnology, but diseases can also be weaponized. If left unchecked, biotechnology could even create a societal class that is created specifically for research purposes only. So imagine that what distraction could these biotechnology could create if the people would use their greediness and power in incorporating biotechnology. Also, it turns human life into a commodity. Did you know that in the United States, the Supreme Court has ruled that DNA which is lab manipulated is eligible to be patented or to be copied? The foundation of this ruling was that altered DNA sequences are not found in nature. So at the moment, complementary DNA or cDNA has been specifically mentioned as an example of what could be patented. So obtaining DNA to create altered DNA sequence for profit minimizes human life or plant and animal life. So did you know that if your DNA will be patented, ganun itong, it will be get or like copied, your the human life or the plant and animal's life could minimize. It also opens the door to ethical and moral questions such as when human life begins with the purpose of maximizing the dollars and cents that could be obtained. So I hope that this video lecture helps those viewers to learn what biotechnology could offer. What are biotechnology? What are its applications? What are its pros and cons? I hope you guys learned something out from this video lecture. So let's always remember that the rewards for biotechnology are tremendous. To solve disease, eliminate poverty, age gracefully, if we will use biotechnology responsibly. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for listening, and I hope the time you spent with me was fruitful. These are my references. So thank you again, and have a great day ahead. Goodbye.